Hey guys, it's me. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a video out while I'm at work here. So sorry for the sound quality. I know my regular sound quality is not great either, but apologies ahead of time. Yeah, we do have some news here. The new Fusion is going to be coming out, and I'll just put out a second video today on that as soon as I get a screen grab of it, so I can just show it to you and record that. But this weekend we're going to have a guaranteed void event. It is pretty high for not the best void legendary Chaagur. You can get him if you open 110 voids. He is very good for Sand Devils Necropolis. He's actually very good, period. But he's not amazing. He's not great. Now, if this was a Siffy 110 voids, Plarium would see so much money roll in. And by the way, never trust this in-game review because people just review bomb uh, champions that they don't care for that are actually good. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this weekend. 110 voids for Chaagur, but the other times 10 champions are, and we will do them as such. One of the best epics in the game, Deacon Armstrong. So it's a support, decreased defense type, times 10. So Deacon Armstrong. The next one you guys are going to be able to get times 10 Stag Knight. Now, if anybody that's been in the game for a while, there's a bit of controversy around Stag Knight. When they did their one and only battle pass that included champions, which was awesome, but they'll never do it again. They said they lost money on it, but honestly, they didn't lose any fucking money on it. It's ridiculous. Stag Knight was in there as the epic. He was so good. He's even better than who the legendary was, which was Whirling Frost King. The controversy was Stag Knight. Nobody pulled Stag Knight from any shards after the battle pass, to my knowledge. That when I was keeping up with the drama, people were posting like, "Yeah, I haven't opened a Stag Knight. I haven't opened a Stag Knight." And the only people that got Stag Knight was the ones that had the battle pass. So that was kind of interesting. Let me check here. There is going to be a couple more. The next one is Daithi, right? Right here. And I like this guy. I have one that's fully booked. He has no mastery zone. He's got no gear. But I'm gonna try him in. I think Fire Knight, right? Or no, not Fire Knight. He just takes a bunch of extra turns. I think he'd be great for a nuker for arena. Seems pretty solid. I know I keep checking these, but let's see. And the next one we're gonna have is yes, here we go, Madame Cerise. Right here we are. She is a legendary, believe it or not. It's a bummer when you get her, and it's also not because you're hoping for a legendary and you get one with a purple skin. Madame Cerise is amazing. I have 3 and I have 2 of them built out. And then the legendaries for the times 10. I do love these legendaries. I have, I think, all of them. Let's go to the dwarves, and my main man Hurndig here. He is amazing. He can be a nightmare campaign farmer, easy squeezing lemon peasy. Does it in about 20 to 25 seconds. I use him on my Astronix farm team, and I can just show you mine here real quick. We'll just go look. Let me just show you my faction guardians for a second here. We're just going to continue here. Yeah, I have airplane mode turned on so we don't see my notifications pop up, but I have 3 Hurndigs. I fused him and then opened him twice, and that's the same thing that happened to me with my Brognies too. But anyways, so Hurndig's amazing. I'll just kind of show you mine. He, as you see, he's in Brimstone with a 2 Awakening, and these are his stats here. 239 speed. He doesn't have a lot of crit damage. He's got 5k damage for attack, and he's at like 248 accuracy. I get away with that because I run Lady Kimmy in that same team, and she increases his accuracy and his speed. So, I mean, all around it's pretty good. And then, let's see. So, he's on the times 10. So this guy's good too, and I've opened quite a few of him. I've actually opened so many that I was able to +1 him because I filled up my Skinwalker's Faction Wars. But Ragash is on the times 10 as well. As you can see, I got mine with 5k defense, 196 speed, 100 crit rate, 248 crit damage, and he has really decent accuracy. I use him in Faction Wars mainly, but you can use him almost anywhere in the game. I really do love this guy. I've seen him used a lot in Arena, actually. But he is part of my 3-man squad for Skinwalker Faction Wars. That includes him, Tumezia, and Mighty Uko. I'm actually able to do it in about a minute. Let's see here. And one I don't have, actually, I don't have this guy, but I would love him, is Michinaki. Michinaki is going to be the next time 10 champion here. This guy is amazing for Hydra. He's amazing for Clan Boss. He's amazing for any boss fight. This ability here makes Hex really good. Okay? And that's all I got to say on Michinaki. I'm jealous of anybody that has him. And the last one, the Void Legendary. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry about that. Dun, dun, dun. Void Legendary. I've got a couple of her as well, and I do love her, Ursuga. If anybody knows me, I am partial to the large ladies. Haha. And yeah, she is great. She does bring decreased defense here. She's great and amazing in Ghost Second Arena teams, especially the old school ones that you run like Duchess, Her, Seeker, and Candrafon. So there you are. Those are the times 10. And let's kind of talk about the champions that are getting buffs too. A champion that needed a buff very badly, and he should have been this way from the beginning, right here is Vlad the Nightborn. Now, he was last year's Halloween Fusion. Yes, he is Dracula. This is very cool. We love it. This ability here is getting changed to an AoE, and that's the only thing changing about it. The multiplier is probably going to be weakened, by the way, because that's just what they do. Any AoE ability, anything that goes from a single target to an AoE ability is going to be changed so that the multiplier isn't as high. And that's just to balance it out, which is totally fine. But this is now going to be an AoE ability, Mind Shroud. Brings decreased defense for 2 turns and locks out their active abilities for 2 turns. Block active skills. Very, very good. Awesome. Love it. Mine's coming out of the vault. I'm going to use him. I know I'm saying this, but I'm going to use him in my Faction Wars farm team because I don't have a decreased defense for that. And yeah, you're going to see this guy a lot more. Very good stuff. Errol is also getting a buff, and people, they don't know how to take this right now. I don't know how to take it either. I think it's this. This turns into an AoE, and I think it ignores 15% of their defense instead of 50. Yeah, I'm not quite certain on that. I'm going to have to relook that up. If I have the information wrong, I apologize. But Errol, I mean, old school, he was a very good champion. He was never amazing, but he was very solid because he was a single target nuker, and he could one-shot people. Well, we've come to find out here as the game has progressed that unless you're blocking revive or you're doing something that's an additive after you do a single target attack, you're not doing much. So you just kind of get put on the bench. But it's actually great to see Arrow finally get a buff. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what else you want to see. All right. God bless. Goodbye.